You've got the number of that girl you've been eyeing, but now what? If the idea of calling makes you break out in a cold sweat, fear not. Texting is your new best friend for capturing her attention. Feeling anxious about sending the wrong message or coming off too strong? We've got your back. In this video, we'll guide you through the art of crafting casual yet flirty text conversations, keeping her hooked and leaving her eager for more. 1. The first text. So, you've scored her number. What's next? Don't sweat over the perfect timing for that first text. Just trust your gut and think back to your previous chats. Now comes the big question. What do you text her? Remind her of something from your last conversation. That's your golden ticket. Not only does it show you've been paying attention, but it also opens the door for more bonding over a shared interest. Remember to keep it genuine. Let your personality shine through, and watch as your texting game reaches new heights. 2. Be respectful. Let's talk respect in the texting game. Remember, your texts could end up in the hands of her best friends. Yep, like a court of law. Avoid looking insensitive and keep it classy. For instance, steer clear of texts like, "Hey there, sexy. What do you say we get together and watch a movie tonight?" Not the best approach for someone you haven't been intimate with yet. Trust me, her friends will be the jury, and they won't hesitate to judge. Now picture this. You're a gentleman, treating her the way you'd like to be treated. Her friends? They'll be singing your praises. Here's a winning text idea. What do you say you and I go to a great comedy club this Wednesday? Drinks afterwards. I can pick you up at 6 p.m. Keep it respectful, guys, and watch your texting game soar. 3. Get to the point. Gentlemen, let's talk about getting to the point while texting. If you're going down this path, embrace boldness, and trust me, she'll appreciate it. Picture yourself as the man with the plan. You see, texting things like, "Hey, how you doing? What you up to?" or "What's up?" won't exactly convey your interest. But imagine sending this instead. "Hey, do you want to meet up at the bowling alley at 6 p.m. for some drinks and fun?" Now that's a message that gets a clear response. The last thing you want is her staring at her phone, puzzled and wondering, why is he texting? What does he mean? Cut to the chase and show her you're genuinely interested. It's a game changer. 4. The waiting game. Make her wait. You might think it's manipulative, but hear me out. A quick reply might come off as clingy or overwhelming, and remember, she doesn't always have to respond right away. She's got a life, too. Work, family, friends, you name it. So how can you make her like you over text? Give her space. Hold off on sending that response text and let her know she doesn't need to be glued to her phone while chatting with you. If she replies after a few hours, take your time to answer back. And if she apologizes for the late response, don't make her feel guilty. Be patient, understanding, and supportive. That, my friends, will make you stand out in her eyes. 5. Keep it interesting. It's natural to hit a lull after texting for a while, but don't let that get you down. There are endless topics to explore, so put in that effort to keep her engaged. How can you do that? By asking her questions about herself or bringing up random topics that reveal more about her personality. You know what they say? Everyone loves talking about themselves. Set the stage for her to open up with questions she'll find intriguing. Questions like, "What was your favorite cartoon program to watch?" Or, "What do you like to do when it rains?" Or, "Do you have a favorite band?" But remember, don't bombard her with meaningless queries. Listen to her answers and dig deeper with follow-up questions. And hey, why not share your own answers to those questions? That way you'll keep the conversation flowing and create a genuine connection. 6. When to use proper grammar. We're all guilty of using improper grammar sometimes, right? It's fine to misspell words or shorten sentences for a laugh. But when the conversation turns serious, it's time to step up your game. Why is that? Well, text conversations can escalate quickly when emotions are involved. So before hitting that send button on something heartfelt, take a moment to proofread. We've all been there. Autocorrect can be a sneaky troublemaker. The takeaway? Use proper grammar when it matters, and let loose when you're just having fun. That balance will show her you know when to be serious and when to enjoy the lighter side of life. 7. Be cautious of jokes. You know, humor can be a double-edged sword, especially in text messages. In person, it's easy to show you're joking with a sarcastic tone or a cheeky grin. But through text, those cues vanish, leaving your words open to interpretation. When you're cracking jokes, be cautious about the content and context. Avoid making her the punchline. A little teasing can be fun, but she might take it the wrong way. Don't let a misunderstood joke throw your budding relationship off track. Remember, the magic is in the delivery. Humor can be a fantastic way to connect, but when it comes to texting, it's essential to strike the right balance and keep things lighthearted without crossing any lines. 8. Flirty texts. So, you've shown her you're interested. What's next? Time to level up with some flirty texts. These playful messages are a fantastic way to discover her preferences in a relationship. But remember, guys, flirting isn't about getting too intimate. It's about letting her know you're enjoying getting to know her. Ready for some fun? Send her a flirty text, and if you're lucky, she'll flirt back, wanting to learn more about you too. The goal here is simple. Make her feel those butterflies just as much as she gives them to you. Go ahead and let the flirting begin. 9. Stay appropriate. Flirty texts are exciting, but there's a line we shouldn't cross to keep her comfortable. Steer clear of getting too intimate or commenting on her body. After all, you want her to like you, not resent you. Here's a rule of thumb. If you wouldn't say it to her face, don't text it, and avoid offensive jokes, no matter how funny you think they are. Your goal is to make her feel like she can trust you with her thoughts and feelings without pushing boundaries. Be mindful of the messages you send and the way you send them. It's all about striking the right balance. 10. Send her photos. When Cupid's arrow strikes, you can't help but think about her all the time. One fantastic way to show her she's on your mind is by sending her adorable images. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Get creative and share a photo you believe she'll appreciate, letting her know you're thinking of her. But remember, context is key. Follow up with a text message explaining the picture. You don't want to leave her puzzled with a random image out of the blue. Connect the dots and keep the conversation flowing, building that special connection one delightful photo at a time. These tips will help you ace the art of making a girl like you over text. Just remember to be genuine, engaging, and considerate in your approach. Now go on and let your texting game shine. You've got this. If you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more and make sure to subscribe and leave a like.